What is good, y'all? It is your boy Chimezie, back for my little vacay for a pretty highly anticipated album from Mr. Daniel Brown. Album title, You Know What I'm Saying. This is coming off of his pretty intense, I'd say honestly groundbreaking album, Atrocity Exhibition, released in 2016. And again, I think this has been highly anticipated from a lot of critics, a lot of fans, especially coming off of that. Honestly, I'd say it's his best project, Atrocity Exhibition. Definitely just experimental, off the wall. I haven't heard an album like it before or since. So yeah, I'm really excited for this album. I know it's not going to be anything like Atrocity Exhibition because like you just see the progression that Danny has been taking with his, like, not even as an artist, but with his own life as a human being. I mean, look at Danny Brown from 2011, 2012 to Danny Brown now. Two completely different people, completely different. He completely different people. So I'm not expecting like a very dark, heavy album talking about mental illness, drug abuse, depression. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I listened to the first two singles. I believe it was Laundry was the first one. Was really disappointed. I did not like that single at all. I'm not gonna lie, didn't like it. I know it kind of seemed very comical, very lighthearted, and I think that's kind of the direction he's going for, but I think it was the production that just threw me off. I didn't like it. But still, the fact that Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest is executively producing this album, a pretty big deal, honestly, in my opinion. We have features from JPEG Mafia, Run the Jewels, I'm pretty sure from other people that are not coming to mind right now. But, you know, without further ado, let us step into this album, You Know What I'm Saying, by Danny Brown. First song, Change Up. Already like the instrumental.
Back from the grave, mind of a master, blood of a slave, heart of a king, stuck in between the devil and the angel. Up niggas take shots to the knees. Lord have.
All right, so already I want to mention his delivery is already more centered. One thing that I really like about Danny Brown that honestly at first made me like completely despise him is his voice. I was completely shocked to find out that high-pitched voice that he does, rapping voice, is not his actual voice. Like, he does not talk like that. He doesn't even like really rap like that. On some cuts on Atrocity Exhibition, he raps in his regular voice, and for the longest, I thought it was just some unnamed feature on his project. But here you can on this song, he also still has his rapping voice, but it's not over the top. It's not crazy. It's not, you know, like in your face, insane, all over the place. It's centered, but it's still like in a rapping persona. And like the way he started it off already, the first lyric, Back from the Grave, it seems like he's been reborn, you know, different person, different persona. So just wanted to point that out.
Never change up, never look back. I would never change up, never look.
Love it. Love the outlook. Positive. Very optimistic.
You cannot blame us. Toss and turn when I sleep, pacing around, drowning sorrows in a drink.
So he still talks about some I don't know, having anxiety or maybe restlessness, but the overall outlook seems to be very positive, very optimistic, persevering, I guess, through whatever trouble he may be going through or whatever struggle. So I like that. I like that. We're being introduced to a new Danny, a new person. Next song is Theme Song, and I believe this was the second single, which I actually did like.
They say it's number one influence, so he number two. Yeah, he dance good, but guess what? He got the moves. But compared to me, look like he wear two left shoes. Boy, I treat them love verses like
he looks like he got the moves, but compared to me, it looks like he got two left shoes.
Rattled on my sense like God, I'm saying he always forgive. Later
I had my fingers crossed. The reference to God, I think. Great instrumental. I like the production. Great hook. Alright, first two songs I'm already liking. I like the production. It's definitely not as experimental, but it's pretty straightforward, and it's kind of different. Next song is Dirty Laundry. That's a song that I'm not the biggest fan of, but we'll listen to it. Maybe it'll grow on me. I only listened to it like maybe twice. Yeah, this honestly, I think this song is just comical. It's just comic relief. Not that serious, and the production kind of matches that, so I guess I give that credit, but actual change. I think that's probably my favorite line in the song, but alright, next song is 3 Tears featuring Run the Jewels, and I believe this is a song that JPEG Mafia produced, so I'm just trying to hit a beat like a stethoscope, like my bassline's thick, like a Texas hoe. It was written, just trying to hear another beat like a stethoscope. That's pretty good. It definitely doesn't sound like a JPEG Mafia produced song. I like it though. Mama never eat if it's true, like food. Say the name, it's like you're praying for pain. True, got a brain, you gon' move it or lose it. Use the crazy rhyme scheme. Really cool kids probably calling it lit. Call it fuck it. I don't care about nothing. Honestly, this production reminds me of like Jay Dilla, to be honest. It doesn't sound anything like Peggy. And I like the vocal mixing in this as well. I sip on fine wine, slide down with dimes and nines. I got an Einstein mind and I still told iron. I'm a P.I. I got an Einstein mind, but I still told my 9. Would you steal for me, nigga? If it's goddamn mine. Would you kill for me, nigga? Bitch, you out your goddamn mind. That's goddamn right. So I'm not familiar with what the 3 tears in a bucket is supposed to symbolize, or what kind of metaphor that is. I don't care about nothing. 3 tears in a bucket. But it's catchy. I like that. Yeah, the production is very. It's like. I don't know, like maybe late 90s, maybe early 2000s, kind of. It definitely reminds me of Jay Dilla, and I want to say maybe even Madlib. Especially like the siren in the background or whatever that is. I like that. That's pretty good. They're different for a JPEG Mafia, but it's done well. All right. Next song is Belly of the Beast featuring Obon Jair. No idea who that is. So let's see what he has to bring to the table. But so far, I like these songs. The only song that I don't like is Dirty Laundry. The rest have been pretty great. Bitch like a leech on my throat. Ho tried to kill the dick, strangled him and choked him. After she was done, I left down. Ooh, this is weird. Like, she really ain't mean it. Nigga, I'm anemic with the ink. You a Stevie Wonder blink. I take a piss and the same thing. You a Stevie Wonder blink? You're illiterate, your best quick so foursome with 4 bars, and I called it a 12. One was chubby, one was ugly. Whack his tail. Oh my, yo. The Denny Brown's lyrics are just off the wall. It's like, how do you think of these? It's weird. It's weird, but it flows so well. Yeah, Danny's descriptive lyricism is out of this world. It's crazy.
You gon' get this work.
Really like the production on that. That was pretty experimental. Almost kind of ambient, kind of electronic inspired. I don't know where the feature was at, but next song is Savage Nomad. Ooh. Savage Nomad. Yeah, there's some savage bars on this, not gonna lie. It's crazy that Q-Tip produced this, or at least executively produced it. I don't know if he legit produced this song, but I really like the instrumentals on this. Bro, his pen game. Oh, man, pretty good track. Again, I have to say the instrumental and then Danny, they complement each other very well. Nothing as experimental at all as Atrocity Exhibition. This is more, I don't know, it's more centered, I'd say. Definitely more centered, but still wonky and weird in its way. I think this is Danny at his most authentic self, you know? Next song is Best Life. Already love the sample. Oh yeah, amazing.
So now I'm trying to live my best life, living my best life. Cause ain't no next life, so now I'm trying to live my best.
Man, I'm so proud of Danny.
Like a bitch with an ass, like you for a nigga with a bow getting back together. Nigga, I'm about to smash. I'm a bad whatchamacallit. Used to blow up the toilet after lockdown and the
bro, imagine listening to this album right after Atrocity Exhibition. That's crazy. Beautiful, just beautiful. The sentiment, the content, the production especially. Love it. Love the loop, the sample.
So now I'm trying to live my best life. Living my best life. I'm living my best life.
Man, just the progression Danny has made, like that as not even just as an artist, like as a human being. It's just, I applaud it, honestly. All right, next song is titled "You Know What I'm Saying," featuring Obang Jair again.
Know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I like what he's doing. He's now inspiring other people. He's trying to motivate people to move into the right direction. You know, maybe give advice. I like that. I really like it. And it doesn't sound corny, you know, it sounds very authentic. Ooh. I guess that's Obang Jair.
To get rich, you gotta take a risk. Know what I'm saying? I'm an owl till you know I gotta
get rich, you gotta take a risk.
Know what I'm saying? This ain't change.
Amazing. It's great. It just sounds like Danny's in such a better place. Next song is Negro Spiritual featuring JPEG Mafia.
Drunk driving in a rental car, about to hit him with my best shot like Pat Bailout. Yeah, he did like winter clouds, here we go. Birds on me like scarecrow, I don't know.
Oh, birds on me like scarecrows. Oh, amazing.
I'm in a spaceship.
Spiritual, so hard for me. I took the back road, I took the back seat. I met your back door. All these niggas getting physical. On the outside,
I like Peggy's little kind of raspy voice delivery. Kind of nonchalant. I get the hand, there's nothing left to talk about. Nothing left to talk about. Okay, so I guess Peggy's doing the hook on this one. Hopefully we get a verse. Doesn't seem like it though. I like the production as well. Sounds very definitely like Tribe Called Quest, kind of jazzy influence, but produced by Flying Lotus. Okay, I can see that. I can hear that. Man, so far, really good album. Really good. Next song is Shine featuring Blood Orange.
Game ain't no casino, street like Contra, ain't no cheat code. Every day on the line like a free throw. Shit weak like the knees on
Every day on the line like a free throw.
In the haystack, I was that needle. Hold that in, thinking no one would believe.
In the haystack, I was that needle. Ah.
Whole world of seafood. Gunshots echo, never be shine like man, shine, shine.
Oh, beautiful. Bro, it legit, I've said it so many times now, but it warms my heart how optimistic Danny Brown is. Like, just his perspective on life, moving through struggles, persevering. He deserves it. He deserves it all. And great production. You know, let's see who produced this one. Standing on the corner. I think this might be my favorite song so far. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. I love Standing on the Corner. Again, sentiment, perfect, amazing. And the thing is, it's kind of hard to do, but to make songs like this that are like in a positive light and like supposed to inspire and not be corny, it's very hard. And Danny's able to pull it off. It also helps that like he's talked about all the dark stuff in previous albums. So that song is Combat. And he got me wetter than whale piss.
City jumping like a techno breakdown. Man, fuck ramps on the scale. Watch me do works and craft. Any day could be my last. Living like that. Tripped over the crack. Crippled by circumstance. Nigga gotta face them trying to get her like the next Negro. Won't beef. You gon' fuck around and end up a vegetable. Trying to get you.
You want beef? You're gonna end up a vegetable.
Back again. What it is. What you know about. Came a long way with the old red top, blue top. Get the green on the.
Is that Q-Tip?
Everything with the old red top, blue top. Get the green on the block. It's a combat zone. Trying to get that.
Like the production, very jazzy. Q-Tip produced this one, you can tell.
It never fails when you're going through hell.
It's a combat zone. Got the lick real quick. Combat.
Get the bag, what you got.
Who are these people?
Get the lick real quick. Combat.
Get the bag up and the swag up before they call more back.
Definitely sounds like 3 other people talking. And that concludes Danny Brown's You Know What I'm Saying album. First thoughts, really good, pretty good album, not gonna lie. I like the theme of it. It's throughout, it's pretty much very optimistic, very optimistic. It looks like Danny is showing his new self, his newfound self. It's very authentic. There's still themes of, you know, maybe dealing with anxiety, restlessness, maybe coping with, you know, maybe some drugs, but definitely not as heavy as his previous albums. It seems like a lot of these songs are to inspire his fans or people who listen to his music, to encourage them, motivate them, and it comes off pretty well, I have to say. I mean, Danny can still rap for sure. I mean, if you're not into, you know, like, I guess optimistic, you know, good, like trying to feel good music, Danny can still rap. There's still some funny bars in here, funny tracks. I mean, if you're a fan of like his kind of funny storytelling ones, I mean, Dirty Laundry is for you. I think that's actually by far my least favorite song on this album. I think, in my opinion, he could have just completely cut that one off. Like, it didn't need to be on here. But everything else, man, everything else, it's there's not a single bad song on here. In my opinion, I get a lot of people like Dirty Laundry. I did not like Dirty Laundry. That's the only one bad song on this album. Everything else is an at least pretty good song. And that the production, the instrumentals, they're not as experimental, but they're still different. I think I can tell, like, Danny tried to be inspired by more 90s influenced hip-hops. There's a lot of these songs are heavily sampled based and looped. I believe the cover art for this is in reference to like some comedian in like the 90s or 80s. So it seems like he's maybe going back to like what influenced him when he was listening to music. I mean, this album is produced by Q-Tip. I believe he referenced like Wu-Tang in one of the songs. So it definitely sounds like he's showing his authentic self, like music maybe that he always wanted to do once he got to like a good place in his life, you know, in a healthy state of mind. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about the album. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. Atrocity Exhibition is definitely on a whole nother level, but this is a good follow-up for sure. It's a good album. Not disappointed at all. I'd say honestly, expectations were met. I wasn't completely blown away, but this met my expectations. Very satisfied, very happy. So happy for Danny. He deserves everything in the world. But it's been your boy Chimezie. Thanks for watching, and recommend me more albums, songs to review, and get to them. All right, peace.